Hey Laura, congratulations.
Thanks, Yihui.
How did you just land a new full-time job? Where are you currently at now?
I'm currently with Credit Bureau Singapore. Have you heard of it?
Oh, is it like a bank or a financial institution?
Not exactly. CBS is a consumer credit bureau, and we are licensed and regulated by the Monetary Authority of Singapore under the Credit Bureau Act 2016. Our goal is to help credit providers make better lending decisions objectively and more quickly with full industry uploads from the financial institutions such as the retail banks, merchant banks, finance companies, and also credit card issuers who are also licensed by the MAS.
But what has that got to do with consumers like me?
CBS also help consumers maintain a borrowing and repayment records, turning that into a credit score, and that helps to build trust with lenders and unlock better loan offers.
Oh, I see. I've been meaning to ask someone, but looks like I finally found my credit expert. I recently just applied for a credit card, but the interest was a bit higher than I expected. The bank mentioned something about credit profile. Is this something that I should be paying attention to?
It's good that you're thinking about it now. Your credit profile is basically your financial footprint. So it tells lenders how you've managed your money over time. And it's going to become increasingly important now that you've just started work full-time.
I've seen online posts talking about something called credit report and credit score. But how would that matter for someone like me who isn't borrowing yet?
It's a good question. Most people think that your credit health only matters when you need to borrow money. But in Singapore, credit reputation can actually affect your employment chances later, even before you apply for a mortgage or loan.
Oh, I thought credit only matters when you're older, like buying a house or taking a big loan.
That's the usual perception, but the truth is your credit history can affect a lot of things, not just home loans. It can influence credit card approvals, personal loan applications, or car loans. In some industries, employers do look at your credit report as part of background screening.
Seriously, even employers?
Some employers, especially those in financial services, government roles, or jobs with trust or fiduciary responsibilities, also use credit report screening as part of their background checks. It's a way for them to assess financial responsibility and stability before making that hiring decision. It's not super common, but it's a real consideration.
So how does it all work here?
So CBS collects credit-related data from banks and financial institutions like your loan applications, repayment history, credit card usage, and compiles them into a single credit report. And employers like to look out for things like credit score, which is a numeric risk indicator. Lower score indicates higher risk. Default records or bankruptcies that surfaces on your report. Late repayment that may signal financial stress or instability, and any recent multiple new application inquiries that may signal that you are in need of urgent cash.
So it's like a financial report card?
Exactly. And within that report is your credit score, which is a number that reflects how likely you are to repay your loans on time. And lenders look at this score as one of the factors to assess risk, whether to lend to you, how much to lend, and at what interest rate.
Okay, so let's say someone has never taken a loan. Wouldn't that be a good thing? So even though I'm not applying for credit now, when I apply for a job, do you mean a poor credit rating will still show?
It sounds good in theory, but not having credit history can actually work against you. Lenders want to see a record of how you manage borrowing, even small credit lines or a credit card. No record means that they can't assess your risk properly as there is no reference. Employers can see public records like bankruptcy or default. A poor credit reputation might raise questions about reliability or make employers wary of hiring someone handling sensitive roles.
So building credit is something I should pay attention to?
Definitely. Think of it like this. Your credit score today can impact your opportunities tomorrow. Whether it's taking a home loan or funding a business or even getting emergency funds, your credit profile plays a role. There are several factors. Repayment history is a big one. Paying bills and loan installments on time. Then there's credit utilization, which is how much of your credit limit you're using. And having multiple loan applications in a short time can also signal red flags.
So do you mean missing one payment can actually affect my credit score?
Yes, especially if it goes unpaid for a while. It can stay on your record for years. That's why it's important to monitor your credit regularly and pay attention to repayment schedules.
Right, and if someone has a poor credit score?
It doesn't mean the end of the road, but it can mean higher interest rates, stricter terms, or even rejection from lenders.
Wow, so it's really proving they are financially reliable.
Exactly. Financial responsibility isn't just about saving money, it's also about managing credit wisely. A good credit record can open up options when you really need them, like during a health emergency or when you're ready to start a family or buy a home. Employment-wise, a strong credit record signals financial maturity, responsibility, and trustworthiness. Employers feel more confident you can handle money-related duties. Beyond jobs also means better access to loans for education or career moves, like starting a business or relocating for work. Some companies perform ongoing or annual reviews of employees' credit health.
I've never looked at it that way. I always saw borrowing as something to avoid.
Being cautious is good, but smart borrowing, when planned well, can help you reach your goals faster. Credit is a tool. If you manage it right, it works in your favor.
Makes sense. So what do you think will be the good first step?
You can start by checking your own credit report. You can purchase one from CBS's website. Otherwise, you are also entitled to a free credit report if you apply for a credit facility with any of CBS's members within 30 calendar days from the date of rejection or approval. It will show you where you stand, what's on record, and if anything needs attention. From there, keep your credit usage healthy, always pay on time, and avoid taking unnecessary loans.
Thanks, that really put things into perspective. I think this is one of the things that I cannot afford to ignore now.
Exactly, start now because your financial habits today are shaping your options tomorrow. Bear in mind that there is no fast track to rebuild or repair damaged credit reputation. We encourage everyone to practice good repayment habits, such as ensuring that you always pay your bills in full and on time. It takes consistent good repayment behavior over a period of time to rebuild good credit reputation. In addition, CBS also conducts free quarterly webinars on understanding the credit report. Details to the next upcoming session can be found on our Facebook page or on CBS's website.